Hello and welcome to the first ever or inaugural captain's calls, or just simply the Friday night chill stream. Long week. It's been an eventful one. We've been covering the Mayakoba all week. Hopefully you've had some pretty good success. We'll actually be looking at my performance through the first 2 days here after a little while, if the community is interested or whatnot. But the main thing here for the Friday night chill stream is I just want to get the community together, hang out, have fun, partake in a lot of things that perhaps all of us or some of us are interested in. Try to hit a wide variety of things. I have attempted to start my kind of gaming content or whatever, and I think that's going to be a lot of what this is, but it doesn't have to be. We can cover everything from gaming to, if you want to do some Showdown content, and it doesn't even have to be golf. We can do baseball or football, or we can just sit and chat and talk about circumstances going on with life. If you want to talk, I would prefer not to get into politics, but if that's what the chat wants to get into. Basically, I just want to get the community together, whether we're all playing a game of some kind that we can all enjoy together, or maybe check out various things. If someone's interested in a few things or whatnot, it's just, this is a time for me to spend with you all, hang out, have some fun and whatnot. So I hope you'll consider coming back, making this a regular part of your evening on Fridays. I'll be streaming a lot of the evening on Fridays, but if you can't make it for most of it, I understand. Just don't ever be afraid to just pop in and say hi. That's what I really want. Even if you just drop in and say hi, to tell me that you saw that I was online but you can't stay and have to go, like, that would be great. That's all I would ask. And if you want to hang out and have fun and join in whatever we're up to for the evening, then even better. But like I said, we're gonna start with a little bit of Marvel Snap. I've been playing a lot of that this week. It just came out about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I held off on playing it because I knew I was going to start doing some other content with my channel. But like I said, if you are watching, whether that is via YouTube or Twitch, and I am live on both accounts this evening, if you are watching, by all means, jump in chat. I would absolutely love the interaction. Want to hear from you all. What are you all up to this weekend? What all do you have going on? What are you going to be interested in talking about, doing? Everything's out in the open for these Friday night chill streams. Like I said, I have to start with something, so I'm going to continue playing my my Marvel Snap. But by no means am I beholden to it. If you want to see a different game, put it in chat. If you want to, talk about whatever. Like I said, it's just the Friday night chill stream. I would be on the computer anyway, so I might as well stream and open it up to the community, have some fun. Maybe there's a game that somebody plays that I'm interested in, and that takes off or whatever. So let's just have some fun. I'm looking forward to it. But I am going to go ahead and start getting into Marvel Snap, and I have a little bit of stuff up here on the side, in case the golf content, or if you want to talk baseball or football or anything, honestly, anything. Eventually, I think I'm probably going to get into my favorite game, which is Guild Wars. a very, very old game, but one that I love. But yeah, would really, really want to hear from you all. Let's have some fun and hang out. But I'm gonna have the sound of the game on in the background, because if I sat in total silence, I would absolutely go nuts. So yeah. But otherwise, how's your all's Friday evening going? Don't be afraid to ask any questions either, especially around Marvel Snap, since it is brand new. Oopsie. Well, I just effed that up royally. And this is perfect opportunity for you all to make fun of me, because I do dumb shit like that and lose the game. But like I said, I would probably be on the computer anyway on Friday evenings, whether it would be researching for the upcoming tournament or whatnot. So might as well just open up to the community. Gives everyone a chance to relax after a long work week. Perhaps you have some venting to do. Perhaps it's at me because I've ruined your daily fantasy teams already. It's quite possible too. But like I said, if you are indeed watching, hanging out, jump by and chat. Would really, really enjoy the interaction. I do know a little bit later on I'll be playing another Android game, which I am emulating Android through BlueStacks. So if you have any questions on how to do that, I can show you that as well. But I am emulating Android through BlueStacks, and I'll be playing another game that I at least discovered while I was kind of fumbling around on the Google Play Store, and I enjoyed it. So play a little bit of football game there. Holy smokes. Okay, lots and lots of energy. Ant-Man, Wolfsbane, 10 energy. Fill out the entirety of your thing. Okay, so Ant-Man has only got 1 power. Okay. That's unfortunate. I could have won that. I think I played that a little bit incorrectly. That's what I wanted. Let's see, I do flip first. This is at the middle location. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 3 cards. I wanted to keep my hand. Well, crap. Oh, good. Okay, good. Good. Alright. So, alright. Yeah, I was in a very commanding spot there. And if you see me in silent, it's just because I have some things over here off to the side that I'm kind of looking at. But again, please just jump in chat. Alright, so if I send all of them over there, I need to beat 21. It's 8. Well, that ain't gonna do it. Now if I send 3, that might do it. I don't know if I'm gonna win this or not, but I'm gonna do a little bit of science here. I'm thinking Craven's the only one that doesn't move, so therefore these 3, yeah, these 3 should move. Uh-huh. Ah, very good. Well done, Claw. Well done. Not sure if there was a way I could beat that. Don't know if I could beat that or not. Hmm. Okay. Ooh. So if this brings Craven, no wait, let's put Namor here. Okay, she just drew a Doctor Strange. Aha. Okay. I know. Yes. So if I bring Namor, I need to bring Namor here. I'll put Colossus. No. Okay. Nope. Okay. So that way I'm going to win easily when I play Heimdall. Let's see. So now I'll play Doctor Strange, but that doesn't move no more. Ooh, he brings Wolfbane over. Okay. Yep. And then Ant-Man, and Ant-Man gets kicked, which pumps Craven. Good. Need a 20. Colossus. Core gets pushed over. That goes 8, 10, 12, and 4 is 16. Leaves Colossus, Iron Fist. It's 3, 10. That'll be 5. It's 10 and 3. Can't beat that one, so I think I have to give up the mid lane. Okay. Damn, I thought that was going to be enough, but it's not. Shucks. It's a good thing I didn't snap. Hmm. Thing is, I need to draw Iron Man and Heimdall together. That's when this deck really flows. I didn't draw Iron Man there. That game might have been a little different. Might have been. Okay. There's Nightcrawler. Ooh, +2 power to all cards in players' hands. Oh, hello. So I definitely want Craven there. Three, four, five, no cards can be played there. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess I'll put Cosmo there. I'll go ahead and move the Nightcrawler. Okay. I don't like what I have here. Okay. So this brings Namor and Cosmo. So that goes 3, 5, 13. Leaves me 7 there. I imagine you're gonna move Bishop, right? So three, 5, 13. Yeah, I don't think I drew my deck in the right order. I'm gonna switch up this deck. I've been playing the move all day. I have really not liked Iron Fist, and I just don't think Core does enough. If you don't draw it on turn 1, it's not very good. So let's go Ant-Man. Do I want Elektra? If I don't play Elektra, and I'm looking at something like Mantis, Nightcrawler, really need that Yondu. I don't have Yondu. Electra. Maybe I just forego those. Angela, Colossus, Cosmo seems pretty good. Punisher. Like, I'm looking at an ongoing deck. With the top end being, you know, Claw, Spectrum. But Claw, so, I don't know. Odin is so popular. Powerful, but popular. You can kind of play around that. But what if I topped out at like 5s? Like, all he is just a big giant dude. Like Spider-Woman and Iron Man and maybe Blue Marvel. Alright, let's go Ant-Man. Let's go Elektra. Problem is, like, if you don't select right with Mantis, it's just so bad. Now, let's go Mantis, Nightcrawler, Rocket, Angela. Cable seems good, but mercy of what their opponent has. You know, Cable, Colossus, Ironheart. Let's see. Reveal. Like, Cosmo could be pretty good with this. Enchantress doesn't seem bad. Like Kazar. Maybe I just go something like Kazar, Iron Man, Spider-Woman. Don't play any 6s. Does that seem right? That doesn't seem right, does it? Play Kazar, Spider Woman, Odin. 5/1s, just kind of a swarmy Odin without Squirrel Girl though, because I don't have Squirrel Girl, or else I think about like the Carnage Destroy deck. The move deck is okay, but I don't have multiple man, so it's a little bit limited. I have the cards for the on reveal. They're a pretty solid on reveal deck. It's kind of easy to play around. Random card to each player's hands. What's this? A 1/3. Remove the abilities on the next card you play. Interesting. Very interesting. So like if I go Mantis and maybe Nightcrawler. Here's Watu. So he didn't want this one. Ongoing effects are doubled. Well then. What is this? How did I get Claw? Where the hell did that come from? Oh, that was Mantis. That sucks. I guess I can sacrifice mid lane because Electra's going to go here. 0 will be the last card I play. Okay. Let's go Electra and Cable. No. Yeah. No. Yeah, let's go Electra. Problem is this is going to really hurt me. Because next turn I'd have to go 0 and Cable. Or I'll just go 0 and just not take a card. That seems okay. Just not take a card. So Ant-Man gone. There's Rocket, yeah. You're still not guaranteed to win that lane. In fact, okay, I'll just Kazar over there on the right because ongoing effects are doubled. And if you want to silence it, you have to silence your own Captain America. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, and give that +6 power. Yeah. Let's just do that. Okay. Yeah. Good choice. Good choice. I thought I was going to Odin, but I wasn't going to. Yep. I need to stop getting in the mindset that I have to play Odin. I don't. Ongoing effects are doubled. Well. This is where I need to draw my Khazar again. Ugh. Sorry for that. When a card moves here, give it +2 power. Okay. I'm actually going to take a chance here. Because if you play something like Electra, I want it to at least have a 50-50 chance of not blowing out Nightcrawler. Yep. Okay. There's Jessica Jones, Uatu. So you didn't want to go over here to the right. Whatever's over here. Cars cost 6. So 6 cost less. Well then. Actually, I think Cable needs to go over here because I'm going to play Jessica Jones and then leave that lane alone. I imagine Jessica Jones will probably go over here. Might not, but that's what it's looking like for now. Oh, hello. Okay. Spider-Woman's definitely going over there. Holy crap. Well. Yeah. Because turn 6 I'll play Spider-Woman and Elektra. So that means Elektra Colossus would be my guess. What I'm doing turn 5. Oh, really, James? That sucks. I knew there was a couple of players that weren't going terribly low, but a complete 0, huh? Man. Well, I feel pretty bad about that because, Ugh. Hostler played well. He did. Eric Cole was doing okay last I saw. Rogers was doing well. Who was the person that let us down? But I do not have any 6-6 lineups this week, so DFS is looking pretty poor for me as well in terms of week long. Do not like where that is going. Finau missing the cut hurt since he was my number one player. I definitely used him. A lot. Hubbard. Oh, Duncan. That's right. Duncan was like -2 or -3. And then I saw he finished up even or something for the day. Like he had a decent round going. And then slacked off. CT Pan, yeah. He didn't play all that well. Let me write this down real quick. Ironheart needs to go to Legendary. Well, I've been playing Marvel Snap since I logged on here. So let's take a look at it because we weren't just stacked on top of everybody there. Yeah. But see, like that's the thing with what I have going on. I had the right players, I just didn't have the right composition. Let's go. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Not that one, that one. So I haven't looked in a little bit. Oh, I erased the teams because I was pissed off that I didn't get any 6-6s. Well, give me a moment. I can update you because these are the 100 lineups that I generated, and none of them made 6-6. So let me bring over the contest now that the cut has been finalized, and we'll see what lineups I should have played as opposed to the ones that I did play. Because that's always fun, looking back and going, you're an idiot. Why did you not choose that lineup? All right. Contest. And again, I'm just going to grab the one that I did for the 300,000, or yeah, the pitch and putt. Let's see. I've got, holy smokes, I only have 2 5 of 6 lineups. Yeah, this is going to be oh boy, this is bad. I've got some good 4 of 6s, but that by no means am I going to have a positive week with good 4 of 6s. I might make my money back on those lineups, but the other ones are absolute garbage. Like my $300,000 lineup, the $20 entry, $300,000 pitch and putt, whatever. Finau and Hoagie, well, they missed the cut, and then Duncan, who I was really really high on. So those three. Buckley was okay. McNeely's been very good. So I was right about that. All right. Save that, and I will exit out of this. Again, these are just the ownerships from the $300,000 contest. Rye, yeah, I did see that where Rye did not play very well today. That hurt. I did see that, actually. Because there were a couple players that I know I was high on that really went well. Like I was a little worried about Scheffler. He didn't. Oh, Rye missed the cut. Yeah, he did hurt. He did hurt my lineups. That's for sure. Okay, so let me see here. What lineups did I put in? Three, I think, didn't four the cut. So I mean, like, if you miss the cut on the number, that's one shot, you know, here or there in 36 holes. That's, yeah, no, I thought about that. I was mentioning that a little bit earlier today with the guys like Ryan and stuff. Like, you've got a lot of ground to make up, but you know, I would have thought he would have at least made the cut because of how poor he had played. But, I mean, you are right. You do need those placement points. Absolutely. Okay, so my top lineup is at what? 303.5. But it's only 4-6. I mean, yeah, I guess. But when we get shot, when I'm able to actually look at the stats from, like, next week we're in Houston. We'll be back on, or, you know, stateside where we get ShotLink. I will feel much better, much more confident. But yes, I am. It gives me a little bit of hope knowing that, you know, even without the stats, what my intuition is correct. What I'm thinking about is correct. I might miss a player here or there, but at least the logic behind it is sound. So let's see. I'm just going to go in order here. So, like, Finau missed the cut. Hoagie, McNeely. This is the one that I made by myself. It's like it was my lineup 101 or whatever. Clearly, it's not performing. Finau, Griot, Harmon. I've been very, very happy with the Harmon suggestion. And I was very, very happy with the Streelman. I said Streelman being 9th in my rankings is way too high, and he, and he shit the bed. I mean, it's like you saw 2 weeks ago. I mean, you had to have the optimal lineup in that afternoon wave, and we hit it. I mean, that's what it takes. All right, so what's this? This Finau, Griot. God, I wish I would have saved. Damn it. Finau, Griot. Actually, I can just kind of eyeball this here. This lineup has 286. This one, this lineup's doing okay. Horschel, Cagely, Henley, Putnam, Rogers, but Kevin, you crushed me on this one. This one's is at 318.5. Like, this one is probably my best lineup going, with Horschel and Henley and Putnam. Rogers is up there. I didn't see where KH Lee finished. I know he made the cut, but that lineup's up there at 318.5. We've got Hoagie, Griot, Todd, Rye, Champ, and Knox. We have Hovland, Finau, Rye, Streelman, Wu, Haley. Boy, Haley was really bad this weekend. But I think the good thing is, I think I'm going to be done with the rookie, like doing the rookie rankings by themselves. Now that these guys have 3 to 4 tournaments, I feel like that's going to be enough data to actually be able to have a solid opinion on these guys. We can always check. I mean, that data is not going away in Fantasy National. We'll always be able to check what they did on the Korn Ferry Tour. But like I said, now that these guys have rounds on the PGA Tour, and that gives me a little bit of time back in the sense of I won't have to spend time making a rookie mixed condition model. I can just spend that more on researching winners, all that stuff. I mean, the difference in a player winning the tournament and not, I mean, think about, I'm not even talking about Showdown. Let's talk about full field. The biggest example I can give you, the first year what was this, like the 5th tournament I ever did putting my picks online, was the Rocket Mortgage in 2021. The one where Cam Davis won at 100 to 1, and he was my number 1 player that year. Now, I was literally like 5 weeks into doing this full time. And he was in a 3-way playoff with Troy Merritt and somebody else, not Joaquin Niemann. Niemann bogeyed the first playoff hole. Davis and Merritt both birdied the second playoff hole. Like, that was a 100 to 1 shot that, I had money on, that could have easily, one shot completely changes not only the weekend, but the trajectory of a lot of things. But hitting Cam Davis in the 5th week that I was doing it gave a lot of validation. But obviously the money, like seeing the money come in, is going to give you a whole lot more validation than just saying, oh, well, shoot, I mean, I was there, I had a chance. That's what Vegas lives on. Chances. Let's see. This is at 262.5. This is 250. That lineup is terrible. 276. Boy, another thing I was a little bit wrong about, because I was willing to take the L on Morikawa. Boy, his round today was crazy. Crazy good. So 318.5 is the best lineup that I submitted. Let's see if we can find that one. That one there? Yeah, there it is right there. Horschel, KH Lee, Henley, Putnam, Rogers, and Kevin Yu. So that's one of the lineups that I've generated. That is my 9th best performing lineup right now. That's terrible color choice. Good, I'm stupid. That's one lineup that I submitted. It's 12th, but like I generated lineup 40 here. That's at 393.5. McNeely, Todd, Henley, Kuchar. I generated Davis Riley, but I wasn't really all that terribly high on him, and Will Gordon. So I mean, like, you can imagine if I'm in a contest with 393.5 points right now, like, I mean, this is the pipe dream, but I'll just go to the $300,000 tournament. 393.5 would be tied for fifth, making $5,000. So like the lineups are there. It's just a matter of choosing them. Now, if I had infinite money, then yeah, I would enter a 10, 20 lineups into that big, massive tournament. I used to enter. How many did I enter last year? 20, 40, 50. I did about 60 to 80 lineups last year. And had mixed results. So instead, what I'm trying now, especially in this fall, is I'm shortening the lineups, but I am expanding the number of contests that I get in. Yes. Yeah, I would enter 60 to 80 lineups. Like, I would generate them and then go after the show into DraftKings and just manually put them in. Yep. I mean, there were times where I did not go to sleep, or if I did, it was 5:30 in the morning, and the tournament was about to come on. But sometimes that's what it takes to be successful at things like this. Sometimes. Now, I'm a bit masochist, and yes, I know you can do the dummy lineup and all that stuff now, but me, it's just I know I'm doing it right if I enter it in by hand. But so like there's, let's see, lineup 40. Yeah, see, that's the thing though, like in my ratings, lineup 40 was the 79th best team out of the 100. So there wasn't really a situation where I was going to consider lineup 40. Right, and that's why I'm trying to get Twitch going. I can get monetized on YouTube if I get up to a certain number of subscribers. I'm trying to be patient. And like I said, I have been successful enough at this to keep me afloat. But, at some point, I do need consistent income coming in. Like this weekend, unless I hit a winner, this weekend looks to be a wash, like a complete shitfest. Let's see, what other lineups are doing well? Lineup 10. I was considering this lineup. Lineup 10 was rated 21st. So I was considering this lineup. I think I took it out because of Sam Ryder. I wasn't so high on Sam Ryder, and look what he's doing. But I mean, like I said, these lineups are here. $383, $363.5. They're there. Frustrating, but they're there. All right. Oh crap. Yeah, I'll just leave that alone for now. Let's start looking into this Showdown stuff. Let's see. Lobby. contests. And like another thing too, well, I mean, you're here. You are most interested in Showdown content, and I don't mind doing it. That's the thing. And there's nobody else on, at least on my end, in terms of viewers. It's just you and I. So, absolutely, I don't mind, not at all. Let's see. Now, are you wanting to do full, early, late? Do you want to try our hand at a full showdown? See how that goes? Okay. Well, why don't I'm going to do no, I meant like a AM PM. I'm sorry. I meant AM PM full, all that stuff, because like I said, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I am out of town tomorrow morning and afternoon, and then I'm volunteering in the evening. So do you want to try our hand at a full? Do you want to keep it narrowed in focus? How do you want to go about it? There's also a weekend. You tell me. Do you want late round? Let's do a full weekend lineup. Okay. See, I forget that there's a full weekend thing. I'm just used to the round 1, 2, 3, and 4. I guess. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like 6,000 grand prize on that one. Is that the highest? Oh no. Well, there's a 30,000, but that's yeah. So yeah, 6,000, massive thing there. Is that the biggest on a weekend? That's surprising to me. 6,000 total prize is the biggest for a weekend. Whereas like round 3, you got a 35,000. That just seems strange to me. Why would a single round be higher than the... Anyway. All right. The one I'm seeing is 470. Weekend PGA Tour 6K flop shot. $15 entry. 470 entries. Max entries. Or 470 entrants. Is that the one that you're wanting to do? Okay. All right. Let me export, get these salaries. Let me turn on some music. Is that the right volume? Yeah. Okay. All right. And now this one. Okay. So if I'm understanding this correctly, you're not getting placement points on this, right? Is that what I read? It's always good to know the rules of the contest that you're going into. Contest details. Rules and scoring. Rounds 3 and 4 only. Playoff holes don't count. It doesn't look like you get placement points for this. And if that's the case, that's exactly what I would want. That way we don't have to worry about where somebody is. We just pick the 4 people or the 6 players that we think is going to do the best. You might want to double check me on this, because I thought I saw that. Golf. Weekend golf. I don't think placement points matter. All right, let's do this. I'm liking this. Okay. Yeah, all right. This could be real. Damn it, that's not what I wanted. Real nice, Clark. Real nice. Where's your salary? There you are. So like now, somebody like Russell Henley you probably wouldn't want. I mean, what's the chances of him going 16 or whatever he is, like going 32 total? Not good. I'll tell you that much. It's not good. All right. I'm excited about this one. I didn't know, but you are right. Like we would, like in the future, we'll need to start really, really considering placement points. But yeah, all right. Let's see. Let me log out of here of DraftKings before I do something stupid. All right. Let's bring up ESPN. And I'm going to grab these stats. The good thing is we won't have to, we don't have to worry about holes 1, 2, 3, all that, or, front 9, back 9 crap. Weird just happened with my music. Okay. So we can absolutely remove those because it doesn't matter what position they're in. We can remove the score, we can remove this, that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Fuck. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong tab. Alright. There's no way Danny Lee's the last person here. What the hell? Oh, it is. Son of a bitch. Nice. Oh, that's real convenient. Holy crap. So I'm sorry, I'm just doing things over here on ESPN. Like, I go to this particular tab on ESPN. Oh shit. And all it has are the players that made the cut. That's nice. It's very nice. Okay. I want that. Don't care about this. Let's take a look at Windfinder while we have a little bit of a break, because I have not seen the weather forecast. Like when I'm on Wednesday night, like that's the last I check weather basically. I'm just trying to get 6 to 6 through, and then from there whatever. But let's see what the weather is supposed to do. Damn it, I want that one. Super forecast. Oh, look at this. It's starting to calm down on tomorrow. So lots of low scores, I would think, tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Low scores. Look at all the calm winds. It's a good thing we checked. Good thing we checked. Okay. Sorry, I gotta go through this again. This hassle. More that Excel wants to do for whatever reason. Like, unfortunately, like ESPN always has it at like it puts the flag in there. Pisses me off. Swollen Hoss, Griffin, Cage Lee. Need to fix that one. That looks. Oh, that's misspelled. That's horrible. Everything else looks pretty darn right. That's not how you spell his name. That's not how you spell his name. Stonari. I think that's right, but I'll keep this for now. I don't think driving yardage is going to matter. The fuck? What is this? Did this get changed from a percentage? Looks like it. Whoa. What in the hell? When Excel decides to mess up. Hey Joey, what's up, buddy? How you been? Long time no see. Thanks for jumping in on YouTube. Much appreciated. I am doing my first little Friday night stream here. I am in the middle of doing some Showdown content. What the shit? And Showdown content being, damn it, I said stop. where you go specific round. In this case, we're going to look at the entirety of the weekend. But how you been? Haven't seen you in quite a while. I'm looking forward to next Tuesday. I'll be playing Tuesday and I'll be playing Friday. So got lots of golf in my future before the weather turns cold. Not that that's ever stopped us, right? When we weren't allowed on the course because there was still ice on the ground. And we're a bunch of idiots. All right. Let's see. So here's something that I'm just now thinking about, James. And I imagine because a lot of times, like I like to compare what they've done to the rest of the field, but now we've only got these stats for the players that made the cut. So I mean, we can make it work. Don't get me wrong by any means, but that is interesting that I just now see that. So, like earlier today when we were doing our lineups for today, I would grab no. Yeah, they are full field stats, but I don't have the stats for the guys that missed the cut. Like Tyler Duncan, he's not up here. Like Tyler Duncan could have hit 80% of his greens, but he missed the cut for whatever reason. So like if I rank these here, it's only going to rank it versus the players that made the cut. Yeah. So oof. Like I said, we can make this work. That's just something to be mindful of. All right. So there was Norlander. There was also an eagle on hole 3 today, and Brian Harmon had a hole-in-one. Where's Harmon? He had a hole-in-one. So let me mark these down here real quick. And then who had the eagle on 4? Or eagle on 3? Player stats, Eagles. Did Norlander have them both? Shit. Gordon? Nope. Lingworth, Laird, Higgs. Yeah. Harry Higgs. Okay. Where's Higgs? I guess it would be good to note, for whatever reason, DraftKings actually had the full field, price is still in there. Don't worry, I'll clean this up here in a little bit. I'm just trying to... There's Higgs. And he had an eagle. Okay. Delete. There we go. Like, I can't believe these guys. Did I do the wrong thing on DraftKings? Because I grabbed the effing. I was in that same contest. Alright, contests. Oh shit. Golf. Weekend. Yeah, it's oh. So when I export to CSV, okay, that's what's going on. My bad. So what's going on is that it's cutting off the or there's that magic little button there, hide players you missed the cut, but when you generate the CSV, it still has everybody. That's what's going on. Okay. What the fuck? Why did I... Let me... How many people had made the cut? God damn it. Where is my life right now? 68 players made the cut. So if I filter on ones, I should have 68 ones. I don't. I have 64. That's an issue. So instead, let me grab this CSV. Goodness gracious. Names. Well, fucker. They of all. All of these, this one has the full field as well. Well, what the shit? I am confused. I'm angry. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Why does that only have 64? Who am I missing? Alright, well. Now we get to do this. Why can't things just ever be simple? Damn it. Why can't things just be simple? I don't understand. Alright, Seamus Power missed the cut? Really? He fell off that much, he missed the cut? There's no way. He was -8. Yeah. Okay, something's wrong with ESPN then, is what I'm getting. Alright. I think I found the issue. Something's wrong with ESPN. So instead, I'm just going to grab the full field. There's still 68 players. This is weird. Alright. Copy. Paste. Close enough for now. Okay. I want to know if this player made the cut. When I copy this down, it should be $68, but instead now I've got 66. What the deuce? Joey Bud, thanks for the follow on Twitch, man. We'll things are usually a little bit more organized than this, and I'll be playing some games here after a little while. But because I am out of town tomorrow, I do want to get the Showdown lineups prepped. Okay, now Seamus Power does have. Okay. Oh, that's what's wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute fucking idiot. That's what's throwing it off. 67. There's somebody else that is it. Yeah, it's probably Alex to Alexander Noren. I'll bet you. Alex Noren. No, that's correct. MJ Daffy. Is it him? MJ. No, that's correct. Did Munoz make the cut? he did. There it is. Haha. I did it. Good deal. Now I can just... Shit. Aha, there it is. Look at that. We got it. One problem down. So these two made eagles. One an ace, one an eagle on a par 4. You can't expect that. All right. So now. Let's go sign out. Now we'll move over to Fantasy National and let's grab these stats again. I want the last... what, maybe, yeah, we'll go 36 rounds. January. Let's get this calm wind going. All right. Calm. Then we'll go fairways, greens, putts per green. This is birdies. Norlander is the only one with 2 eagles, so we'll have to remember that. Bogeys. Yeah. Doubles plus. Did anybody make the cut? Yeah, Rory Sabatini, Daffy. Really? Actually, because it's going, yeah, we just want to see who goes low. Low. So let's just do the eagles and the birdies. Okay. this is look up you in this array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 3, 4, 5. So Scheffler should hit 42.9% of his fairways. That would be Scheffler. It was like -6. Okay, that is correct. If we copy all this across, we've got 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, there's that. Now I need to grab this, and this is performance in calm winds. So I want you in this array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scheffler should be 1. Hovland is 10th. Yep, okay. Good deal. That's Alexander Noren. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's view, freeze these panes. No, I didn't want to freeze those. I wanted to freeze these. Okay. So let's split screen here. Let's do a little bit of Excel and Fantasy National work together here. There's the performance in calm weather. If we go to fairways and greens, like I said, this is going to be the only thing that I can think about. This is going to take me a little bit, but what I can do, Hovland, Morikawa, Finau did not, Wise did, Horschel did, yes, Hoagie did not, McNeely, Seamus Power, Jason Day did, Grillo did, Todd. He had to have made it, didn't he? Yeah. Brian Harmon. Dietrich. Gage Lee. Noren. Henley. Mitchell did not, I don't think. Hadwin did not. Putnam. Kuchar. Munoz. Rogers. Riley. Justin Lauer. Joel Damon. Damon was at 72. And it was Will Gordon. Where in the hell was he there? 7,000. Putnam, Hardy, and Spawn. Putnam was at 8 or 81. Putnam, Hardy, Spawn, Buckley, Riley, collecting already, Laird, Hardy, Marty was at 7. Grayson Sig, 73. Sam Ryder, Molinari. Where's Sam Ryder? There. Hodges and English. I figured out what the issue was, James. I was naming people different in Excel from ESPN and Fantasy National. So now, what I'm trying to do here, it's taking me a little bit, but I think this will work. I'm going to favorite these guys and then bring over their stats. Damn it. This should work, I would think. John Troy Merritt. That way we can get a sense of their full field, how they were doing full field wise. Kirk, Willett. And of course I can also bring up my mixed condition model, which is something else I'm going to do and show you all how I go about different things here, like critiquing myself and all that. Hoffman, Glover, Knox, Philip Knowles made it as well. Piercy, Eckgroat, Tucker. You know what? I bet you. Oh, good. They don't have it on. Good. Eckgroat, Taylor. Ben Taylor made it. Good. Armor. The rest of these are in the 6Ks. I don't have to type anymore. All right. Let's see. Armor, Fratelli, Lipsky, wait, Fratelli was in the low 7s, I thought. Maybe I still do need to type. 68, Lipsky, 67, Hostler and Schwab. I clicked Lipsky. Hostler and Schwab. Hostler was this cheap coming in? No way. There he is. Motherfucker. Hostler, Schwab, Bramlett, and Daffy. I know Daffy was way down here because I was actually thinking about putting him in a couple lineups. Bramlett. Effie, Taylor, Kazire, and Moore. Wingworth, Lee, Sabatini and Cook, Norlander and Young, Streb, see, this is what I've missed some people because didn't start and I thought it would. Alright, so I've got 63. I've missed 5 people somewhere. Hoagie didn't make it. Mitchell Hadwin, I don't think he made it. Or did he? Hadwin made it. Yeah. Hadwin made it. Mitchell did not. Rye did not. Poston did not. Shelton did not. Straka, Hubbard, Adam Long did not. Rose did not. Champ, S.H. Kim did not. Van Rooyen did not. Strillman, Svensson, Wallace, Ben On. No. Smotherman did not. Palmer did not. You know. Doe, Higo. I thought James Hahn made it. Oh gosh, dang it. He did not. Taryn did not. Reevy withdrew. Arnall did not. Gim, no. Endicott, Vic. Harry Hall did not. Paul Haley did not. Schmid, Badley did not. Duncan, Lashley did not. Ben Martin, Michael Glick, Zach Blair, Kramer, Hickok, Brent Grant. Kim did not. Barnes did not. McGreevy, Wierenski, Nunez, Davis, Ramey, Duffner, Tway, Kraft. Well, this is going to have to be close enough. On Friday nights, what do you mean, James? Are you talking political conspiracy theories? Oh. All right. Let's see. So now, if I show favorites only, we can get a decent gauge of... Why is that there? Quit. Stop. Now this is stuck here. What the fuck? Anyway, now that we've shown the favorites, we can take a look at like fairways gained. I've got Calm on right now. I can take that off. Let's look at easy. And who hits? Let's do the good drives gained when it's easy again. Show the favorites. So if we sort by yeah, see, this is going to be kind of difficult since ESPN didn't grab their full field, the full field stuff. putting. Why didn't... I just don't understand why ESPN didn't bring over the full field. That really is upsetting. Scores. I mean, the leaderboard is up there, but the player stats only go down to the people. Whatever. Just to make this easy. Well, let's just stop effing around. Let's start making some lineups. We should be okay here. Lineup formula. Grab that. All right. I want J. And it goes A to B. This is the sum of K. This is the sum of K8. This is K. And this is L divided by M. So there you go. There's a lot of the fanciness behind these formulas that I show on streams on Wednesday nights. Okay. Now, since scoring where they're at in the tournament right now doesn't matter, I'm going to come back to this pure strokes gained. We've done all of the rounds, or that's all the rounds in calm weather. Somehow I've got something clicked over here that I shouldn't. What in the hell is going on? All right. So like from the start here, let's do. I mean, I can do whatever. I'm just trying to grab players that I think might be good focuses. I'm just going to grab a lot of rounds from the start of the year. Let's take a look at easy again and just kind of get a baseline of strokes gained total when it's easy. How many rounds? 35? Oh, we can do the last 36 on this. Okay, so let's try to match. And you saw that I think it's going to be. This is a bit of a. Did you see the wind finder earlier, James? I don't want to have to go back through it if I don't have to. But I saw like anywhere between 5 and 8 mile an hour. I don't know if Fantasy National classifies that as calm, but I'm going to classify it as calm. Wind finder had like anywhere between 5 to 8 to 9 miles an hour stable winds, and like 11 to 12 in terms of gusts. I don't know if that's calm, at least by fantasy national standards, but it's certainly not windy. So that's why I've brought out the calm metric. It should be 68. Haha, there we go. Okay, so now let me bring this over and we can take a look at easy as well. And I think a good combination will be to focus on trying to find guys that have been good when it's calm and it's easy. Because again, we don't have to worry about whether they're starting on the front nine, back nine, all that crap. All right, I want you in this array. One, two, three, four, 6. So Aaron Wise should have been 29th in terms of strokes gained total easy. Very good. All right. Of course. Where's Alexander Norn? There he is. All right. Now, to start off our look here, let's just kind of go through and see who plays calm and easy well. So, right off the bat, looks like Andrew Putnam might be somebody we want to consider. And again, this is preliminary. Absolutely preliminary. Let's say Noren. I'm gonna probably do anybody in the top 50 of both, like Griffin, Horschel, Todd, Morikawa, Lipsky, and Riley. Sig, Buckley. Griffin is somebody to really think about too, because he's not in contention right now. So he generally plays pretty darn well. Like I think it was just the fact that he was on the lead for the first time in a PGA Tour event last weekend. Ben Griffin seems pretty strong for a full field or like a full weekend low total. Okay. And then something else, another thing we need to do, absolutely, that's one of the biggest things I do, is putting. So, and again, all I can do is go by putts per green regulation versus their full-on putting. I don't know how much of a baseline we need to get. Whether I need 36 rounds, whether I need 50 rounds. I don't know. I'm going to do 50 for now. Wait a second. I need to show favorites only. Yeah, that's what I want. Because we're only going to be able to compare against other guys who made the cut. What the shit? There we go. Okay. So what I can do, rank that against G2 down to that. I need it the other way. So now I can do this. I want in fact, let me now I just want simply to H minus G. Damn it. Stupid. Alright. Equal H2 minus G2. And this will give us a rough idea of who has over and underperformed their putting. Rough, but an idea. I want to hide this. Okay. I'll delete that. Okay, good. Now, like we did earlier, let's sort on some putting. So like these guys have underperformed their putting, and these guys have overperformed their putting, thusly in 2 days. And now we'll sort by price, and we'll just kind of get a feel. So yeah, I mean, as much as Morikawa was poor, look how good he improved today. 32nd in putts per green in regulation when he was in the 90s earlier this morning before today's round. That to me signifies that that's unsustainable. I've got Harmon in both of these colors. Harmon aced a par 3 today. You just cannot count on that. That's where his one eagles come in. So that's why I've got him highlighted. I'll need to do a lighter shade of blue for Higgs as well. Let's get a feel for anybody who has struck the ball well as well. Let's go fairways. Kind of want to see anybody up in above 70%. Anybody below 60 seems speculative. Because again, I just think fairways are the most important here. So, like Colin Morikawa, that's his game. So I'm not terribly wild about that. Like, Wise hasn't hit that many fairways. How has he been, generally speaking, hitting fairways? Fairways. We'll say fairways when it's easy. '60th, middle of the field. Wow, looky here. Okay, so this is somebody that is jumping on my radar already. Like, look at McNeely over here. McNeely, 21st in calm. He's 4th when it's easy. He hasn't been spectacular with the fairways. He hasn't been spectacular with the greens. But he's been 41st among the guys who made the cut in putts per green in regulation. Again, a very inexact science here, but that's all we have to go on. But he should be 3rd. He can go low. He can go real low. Like, let's look at his birdies and bogeys. Yeah. That's fine, James. Birdies are better when it's easy. Maverick McNeely. Oh yeah. That's somebody I want a whole lot of this weekend. I don't want any part of Russell Henley at all. He's put the daylights out. He's not a good putter. He's just put the daylights out. Same with Morikawa. Like, I don't want any part of Colin Morikawa. Billy Ho, very interesting. Grillo is interesting. Yeah, Seamus. I mean, he's just playing so well right now. Let's see. Like, if I'm thinking about doing a weekend long contest here, I'm really trying to focus on guys who have really, really underperformed their putting. That's a good look at a start. I'm also trying to match that with guys who are at least striking the ball well this week in the first 2 rounds. So, like, Maverick McNeely here seems like a very, very good start to a team. He's drastically underperformed his putting compared to the rest of the players that have made the cut. He hasn't ball struck it the best, but he's 4th best among the field in strokes gained total when it's easy. He just plays easy courses well. He's really good when it's calm. I like some Maverick McNeely. Alex Noren is interesting as well, considering how poorly he has putted so far this week. Montgomery's interesting, but he really does scare me with the fairways. He is not adept at finding fairways, and you have to find fairways here at El Camaleon. That's worrisome. It's a little worrisome. One of the biggest reasons I don't like Scheffler. Hovland, KH Lee has been pretty good. Underperformed his putting. Now, he's not the best when it's easy, but I still think certainly worth the consideration. Brendan Todd has actually been really good at fairways and greens, and that's generally not his game. He's more of a putter. Of the players here, we'll take a look at good drives gained. Like, Brendan Todd is usually pretty far down there in terms of good drives gained, like 90th. He's a fairway finder, so he hadn't been hitting the fairways all that much this week, but his irons are much improved. and he's drastically underperformed his putting. Like Brendan Todd, somebody that I would be very interested in rostering in a full weekend construction. Like this is shaping up to be quite a balanced build. Like you still have 7,300 here for your last player. Like Lee Hodges, he's not good. He hasn't been good when it's calm. He's only hit half the fairways. I don't like that. Molinari, ugh. Ben Griffin's still kind of sticking out to me a little bit because he's not in contention. Not really. Let's see. I looked at Eric Cole today in round 2 late showdowns, and he played pretty darn well. Davis Riley, he's a little too expensive for this team, but Davis Riley is somebody to probably take a long look at. Trying to look at guys who man, when you start getting down here and it's pretty porous, pretty darn porous. Like if you want to believe in the putting, like Hostler's the #1 putter, but he has not been ball striking it well this week. What's he normally do in terms of... Yeah, I mean, he's just not a great ball striker. Tell you what, something you can look at on Fantasy National. We can look at round 3 and 4 scoring. See guys who generally just play the weekend well. That might be something to look at. Scheffler, Montgomery. Oh, I should probably do weekend 36-hole cut. Oh. Why is this coming up 0? Why? That I don't understand. Why is that coming up 0? That's just not right. All right, who have been the best weekend players? Yeah, Billy Horton, Dean Burmester, really? Shriner, Sanderson Farms. Okay. The other players here, Patrick, Patrick Rogers here has been not too shabby. Now I am quite concerned with the fairways, but it hasn't hurt him yet. He's somebody that you could probably take a look at. Spawn down here. Spawn's saying he's like one of the worst putters of the group that has made the cut. Is that the case? Strokes gained putting of the group that has made the cut. No. Where's Spawn? 59th? Oh, that's why I did the last 50 rounds. For putting. That's why. It's been 75th. Not incredible. First game putting. It's bad at the CJ Cup. Bad at the Fortinet. Actually, you know what? That might be something. Let's take a look at what they've done incredibly recently, as in this PGA Tour season. Just recent. Spawn. Hasn't been terrible. Spawn might be somebody else. He's been pretty good. He's really good when it's calm. He's really good when it's easy. You've got the issue with Wise is he's not adept at finding a whole lot of fairways. Hey, no apologies. No apologies needed, James. So I've actually went through. I found a few players that I would be focused on, I think. So we were trying to find some players that were underperforming their putting. We've talked about being good in calm weather or calm winds when a course is easy. Like, as much as I was down on him, like, he's playing well right now. I mean, Seamus Power, top 30 when it's calm. He's second when it's easy. He's hit a whole shit ton of fairways. He's hit basically almost every green. And he's underperformed his putting. Like, he's probably the number one player based on what I'm seeing up here. I mean, the guy's just playing excellent. McNeely, very good, and he's underperformed his putting a bunch. I mean, a bunch. Is there something on my glasses? Ugh. Brennan Todd. Now, Todd's a little bit worse than when it's calm and easy, but he's hit enough fairways. He's never been good. He has never been good at hitting greens. Never. Let me uncheck 2023. Like, this is easy. When it's easy, I went to the wrong thing. Fairways and greens. Like, we'll do good drives. Brendan Todd's always been a fairway finder. He's never been a greens and regulation guy. And his irons are good this week. Now, could collapse. But you know God dang it. You know the putting's there because he's one of the best putters on tour. This is a team that I really, really liked. You had 7,300. There's not a lot down here that I like. So at 73, like, if you want to believe Harris English in the health, or if he's, returning to healthy form, Hodges has underperformed his putting, but he has not hit many fairways. He doesn't play well when it's calm. Troy Merritt, maybe. Like, as much as I like Brandon Wu, he hadn't hit many fairways, and he's terrible when it's calm. I talked about Ben Griffin. Maybe you stay in the hot hand with Ben Griffin, although he has struggled hitting fairways this week. Russell Knox is good when it's calm, but not necessarily when it's easy. You can maybe take a look at him. I mean, even Bo Hostler, who I've, bolded down here, I mean, yes, he's the number one putter, so you have something to believe in, but he's not a good ball striker. He's just not. I mean, yeah, he played well today, but he's generally not a good ball striker. He's medium in the calm and the easy, so maybe. There's not a whole lot I like down here. Like, anybody who has drastically overperformed or underperformed their putting is atrocious in calm and or easy, like Rory Sabatini, or they haven't ball struck it particularly well. Bramlett, Daffy, Danny Lee, Eric Cole for that matter, hadn't found a whole lot of fairways. Now he has putt well, but like Norlander overperformed by 91. Streb overperformed by 42. No thanks. Like, I don't know how low I'd even be willing to go. I mean, Hostler's fine at 66. Other than that, like, the numbers on David Lipsky look good until you get to the putting. He's a bad putter. Lucas Glover, a terrible putter. Hoffman has been a terrible putter. Like, down here, I really only would consider maybe these guys, because there's not a lot down here. There's not a lot. Like, I even went over into Fantasy National here to look at weekend performance. Like, you can take a look at who's played well in rounds 3 and 4. Maybe get a feel for guys who, once they make the cut, maybe are good weekend performers, or the pressure doesn't get to them, or whatever narrative you want to say. But even then, it's Andrew Putnam, Jason Day's kind of interesting. I don't mind Jason Day. I want no part of Russell Henley. Like, I know he's leading, but he is 112th in the full field in putting in the past 50 rounds. Like, yes, hot weeks happen, but he's not a good putter. He's 4th of the guys that have made the cut. He's 4th in putting this week. No, thank you. No. That is not sustainable for Russell Henley. Actually, I wonder. Let me bring up my rankings here, because we did fairways. Well, I'm going to bring this off to the side because I need to do that as well. But let's go back over to here to fairways and greens. Good drives gained. Yeah. I'm just going to go good drives gained when it's easy. Morikawa, Buckley. I highlighted Buckley. Did I not? Oh, he's overperformed his putting a bunch. That's why. Okay. Mark Laird, the same thing. He's not a good putter. Like, this is the one reason why I think Hovland might be okay. Because he generally doesn't hit fairways anyway. He's a greens type player. Greens regulation. And he has underperformed his putting. So, like, if you are coming into the 10Ks this week for this weekend's contest, I think I would only really consider Hovland and Wise. But I'm building these balanced lineups. I'm building more of these balanced lineups. So you said you wanted to do, 3, 4, 5 so lineups. Like, I mean, again, the way I'm seeing things, like I love Seamus and McNeely and Todd, Putnam. I like Putnam, I think, a little bit more than KH Lee. So, you have $78.50 per. However you want to spin that. Like, originally I had KH Lee. Okay. Like, I don't know where else. Like I said, I was just building like this balanced team. Like, if you went something to like Emiliano Grillo, what's that leave you with? 64. That's essentially Eric Cole. I don't know if you would want to do that. Jason Day, kind of interesting. What's that leave you with? 77? Oh, now that's something. Hang on. Andrew Putnam. And the other 77, like Hardy, but you got Davis Riley, kind of interesting. JJ Spawn's interesting. Yes, he's not a good putter, but he's very good when it's calm and easy. Like, Davis Riley has underperformed his putting metrics. Like, based on that, I would build some kind of like ultra balance, kind of like that. I don't mind that lineup at all. Sorry, I have an itch. I kind of like that lineup a lot. Fill it out however. Dude never missed a turn. Like, that's the same with Sung Jae. Sung Jae plays every single week almost. But yeah. Yeah, I kind of like this. I mean, fill it out however you want. Maybe you don't like Todd. Maybe you like KH Lee. You don't like Putnam or Riley. You can move it around. But like, this ultra balanced team is where I'm basically leaning right now. Let me build you a Stars and Scrubs, and I'm gonna try to do it with Bo Hostler. You might have to come down to Eric Cole to do it. I'm gonna try to bottom you out of Bo Hostler, but no promises. I think you have to go Victor and choose one between Billy Horschel or Emiliano Grillo. I'm gonna use Billy. Choose one, and then again, trying to be in the Stars and Scrubs type thing. I'm gonna try to fit a Brendan Todd in this. Maybe even a Cage. No, let's use Patrick Rogers just to get a different name in there. Patrick Rogers leaves you $7,500 per. Again, all of these guys have some kind of flaw down here. Like Buckley drastically has overperformed his putting. Martin Laird drastically overperformed his putting. Lee Hodges is not very good in the wind, or not very good when it's calm. Troy Merritt might be okay. That's, the 79. That's hell, I don't know. Will Gordon maybe, but even he's overperformed his putting. I still kind of don't mind Ben Griffin. Like, there's another look at a lineup made a tad bit starters and scrubsy. Again, I don't like repeating names. I was just trying to make pricing fit. You know, of course, you can move Day around. Maybe if you go substitute Rodgers down for Kuchar, you can move off of some people or whatever. But if you're going stars and scrubs, I think you have to go Victor and choose one between Billy / Grillo. I think that's where you have to go with it. And then you're a Hostler fan, and I don't see any reason why Hostler wouldn't play well this weekend. He's the number one putter of the guys that have made the cut. The ball striking does kind of scare you, but he's been okay in calm weather. He's been okay when it's easy. I don't hate it. But, I mean, honestly, I really don't feel all that comfortable coming down further than Ben Griffin. I really don't. It's been a lot of, that's what I'm seeing is a lot of these variation of balanced teams. If you bottom out, oh, what the hell? That was weird. If you bottom out maybe at, again, I'm going to say Ben Griffin, but, you know, there's a lot, everybody just has something. Brandon Wu, it's not that great at putting. He still overperformed it. Not great when it's calm. Molinari is very good when it's easy, but he's not hit a lot of fairways. Generally not great when it's calm. I think if I'm in the 7,300s, I think I would do Lee Hodges. I don't feel great about it. But if I'm at 7,300, I'm doing Lee Hodges. Like, look here, like Grayson Sigg's been the number one putter this weekend. It explains why he's got so many eagles and birdies. It's not that he's bad. He's 37th, but he's not number one. And looky there, like, he is not. I mean, he's one of the lowest in fairways. One of the lowest in fairways. I think I did that in the wrong color. I need to do these in red. So he's got a lot of smoke and mirrors going right now, does Grayson Sigg. So I don't want any part of Grayson Sigg. Sam Ryder, like, he's overperformed his putting, not particularly adept. Justin Suh, no. Chris Kirk, no. That's what I mean. Like, there's not a lot in the 6Ks. James, there's just not. I hate to say it, but bleh. Bleh. So, I think I'm going to suggest to you to try to mix and match your balanced-ish lineups. Try to find two guys, maybe three, that you really want to keep, or that you want to key in on in the, low nines, upper eights, maybe even an Andrew Putnam, and just mix and match from there. Maybe find one or two guys, because I just don't see a lot here. I don't want any part of Colin Morikawa because he has drastically overperformed his putting. I don't want any part of Scotty Scheffler. He can't find a fairway right now, and that's killing him. And he's overperformed his putting. Like, I'm just no-go, absolute no-go on Scotty Scheffler. I said it earlier today, and Morikawa just went completely apeshit. on the greens. So it'll come back to bite me, I guess, but I'm just out on Morikawa. Like Montgomery seems fine. He hasn't hit a lot of fairways. It's concerning. But he's played well. I mean, he's a good putter. Harman's a little scary. Don't think I want any part of Brian Harman. Dietrich kind of concerns me because of the calm, but, you know, he's actually played okay this week. I can't get there on Russell Henley. I can't get there on Adam Hadwin. Kuchar might be a tad bit different, only because he's generally a good fairway finder, I think. Let me check. Easy, yeah. Let's check. Kuchar. Yeah, 46th. He's good in good drives gained. Yeah, he is more fairways. Like, Kuchar's interesting this week, or this weekend. I don't think I mind Kuchar. That number, I think, is a little bit of an anomaly. Again, I just don't want any part of Joel Damon. He's overperformed his putting. He's not good when it's easy. Will Gordon, I think we have to take a look at Will Gordon. I really do. Yes, he's overperformed his putting, but and you can't argue with the greens in regulation. He's just been ball striking it. WG. Weekend golfer. I know that threw me off too, but that's what that is. It's weekend golfer. Like otherwise, like I just all of these guys just don't seem like much here. I mean, honestly, this is about like you have these couple of these lineups. Like I don't know how many lineups you're gonna play. I've given you the players that I think are going to be worth considering. Like if you're in the 10Ks, I would go Hovland and Wise, and I think I would go Hovland comfortably. I'm comfortably more confident in Hovland than I am in Wise. Really, everybody in the 9Ks I like. I think Seamus Power is probably my number 1 or number 2 overall player. But I mean, Horschel's fine. Grillo's fine. Even Montgomery has things going for him. I think he's the 4th of these guys. But all 4 9Ks I like. Well, Brian Harman I don't, but you know what I mean. McNeely's my number 1 or number 2 player with Seamus. Like my core would be these two, and then mix and match around them. I like Todd. I like K.H. Lee. Norn and Rogers are interesting. Day is good. I need to put him in. Increase his font. Like I like Day. The more I look at it and think about it. But I would Let's do one more random without J-Day and Hostler. Okay. Well, I had Ben Griffin, so why don't we do that? Let's get Griot in here somewhere. So let's do an Emiliano Griot, Seamus Power, or McNeely. Your choice. I'll say Seamus. You know, twist my arm on either one, and I'll be okay with it. Let's take a look at Davis Riley, only because he's underperformed his putting instead of somebody like JJ Spawn. I mean, again, choose whatever narrative or whatever that you want to go with. I'm going to go with he's underperformed his putting as opposed to JJ Spawn is like he's hitting all his greens. You know, his form's there or whatever. Like, I'll just use Riley. 8,500 per. I mean, that's Brennan Todd K.H. Lee. We've used Brendan Todd once already, but like that's exactly what the hell? That's exactly that combination there. I wonder if you can actually make a lineup. Yeah, Riley was at 77. I wonder if you can actually make a lineup without going into the sevens. Let's do J-Day, Rod, Kuchar, Rogers, Lee, Todd. Can I get 89? No. Damn. I was just effing around and seeing if I could make a team without going into the sevens. I mean, that's really all I have for you. I couldn't give you precise lineups, but I think if you mix and match around these 9s and 8s, you're going to be okay. I do like Putnam a lot. These two are fine. But honestly, like, I don't really like anything beyond Ben Griffin. Like, Hostler's fine. Lipsky could be okay. If you want to go absolute fuck ham, like Griot, Seamus. What's that? 7 J. We've used Day twice, but like there's a look at a potential stars and scrubs. If you were keen on that, using Eric Cole, who again, you know, I'm not crazy about, but you'd be fitting in a bunch doing it. It's kind of up to you. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a bunch of 8s and 9s. So if you're all right with it, I'm going to close this out. But I do have another spreadsheet that I am going to update here. Don't save. Let me bring up the leaderboard. And you'll get to see what I do every week for my mixed condition models. So let's bring this up. Scroll down to the goons that missed the cut. And yep. All right. Uh-oh. Lag. All right. Let's see. Remove these. And now, get out of there. Now I'll just sort. Okay, so now what I do, I start entering some results. So sort on the player name, nope, column D. So Badly, he missed the cut. Right. Actually, this would be easier if I do it this way. Count if your name is in here, and you're checking that. So in theory, this should be a 1. Yep. Yep. So now, data filter. I want to find all of the 1s. Make it a 999. And put it in white. And now I have it ready for the weekend. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that somebody is interested enough to want to listen to, the advice I give. Like, I enjoy doing what I just did. I enjoy making the lineups. I enjoy looking at the stats. I just hope I'm right. And so far I've been right. So but yeah, but now I am able to be completely prepared for when the finish happens on Sunday. I can just input. Whoa, what did I just do? Delete. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm just ready for whenever the tournament happens and you see like all the 99s or the missed cuts are in there. So if we take a quick look at my mixed condition model. Damn it. Stop. Come on in. If we take a quick look at my mixed condition model and sort by column C, like we'll see that it was pretty bad up top. Finau and Hoagie missed. Streelman missed. Maybe not too bad actually. It just looks bad because my number 1 and number 2 missed. But maybe not too bad. Maybe not too bad. But there's a quick look at what I do in order to take a look at my mixed condition model, or 999s, and then Henley right now would be a 1. Like if Henley wins, I don't know, might have to consider it a success, because I mean he was 5th in my total rankings. That does mean something. Even though my number 1 and number 2 did miss the cut, like if the winner's in my top 5 or 10, like that's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. Like Hovland was 5th last year. I considered it a success. Last thing I need to do. I need a save. Let me bring up the rookies, and I will be rating those as well. That one. I am not. I will be next week a bunch, but I am not. Tomorrow, like I said, I am out of town in the morning and afternoon, and then volunteering in the evening. Yeah. No, it's not cold. That's the crazy thing, and that's why I get so sick and all that stuff, because the weather will change. Like it's 80 degrees today here. Beautiful. But a lot of times it could go from 80 today and to 35 tomorrow. Like it's very fickle this time of year in terms of weather. But it's beautiful right now. But no, I am not golfing tomorrow. I will be next Tuesday, and I will be next Friday. Montgomery made it, I think. Didn't Marty Doe miss the cut? Yes. Marty missed it. Nunez missed it. Michael Kim missed it. S.H. Kim missed it. You missed it. Hall missed it. Didn't Robbie Shelton miss it too? Westmoreland missed it. So clearly, in terms of rookies, this was not a very good mixed condition model. I say rookies are, players that played on the Korn Ferry Tour a lot. This was not a good mixed condition model for them. Long Smotherman, Sam Stevens missed. Oh, he must have been a late ad. Stevens, Ryan Hall. Jesus, where are all the rookies in this thing? Barnes. He's got to be in there. Yeah. I was going to say, he's definitely a KFT guy. Barnes. Poston, Duncan, Doe. There you go. Nunez, you, Straka, Harry Hall. Ben On. Cam Champ, Mitchell, Santana, Shelton. Ben Martin. Something, yeah, whatever. Strowman, Landry, and Endicott. Jeez. Endicott. There's Brent Grant. Oh my goodness. My Lord, did anybody make the cut in this tournament? Goodness gracious. Oh, he withdrew. Matthews withdrew. Greedy Schmidt, I don't know, it's Haley, Michael Kim. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. There's the performance of the rookies at the Mayakoba. Yikes. Like I said, this one was pretty bad from me. This might be my worst one for the rookies. Last week's was, I would say it's okay. I had guys up there. I was high on Griffin last week, so Shriners, the Shriners wasn't great, but I still had, Taylor Montgomery number 1 and finished 15th. Sanderson Farms was really good. The Fortinets was really good. So might be the last of the rookie rankings. Might be the last of the rookie rankings. But I mean, I'm going to stay on. I'm going to go back to playing. Actually, I'm going to go get a drink. Are you much of a football guy, James? Because if you are, there might be a game that you like, or at least it's different, is what I'll say. But I'm going to grab some more to drink, and I'll be right back. Hit you with it. Perfect. As far as not playing a month, honestly, when the fall comes around, I kind of stop playing a lot of golf because I play a ton in the summer to prepare for the club championship, which I think you had just started. Didn't you just start following whenever I started talking about that? This year at my club championship. But it happens every year. After the club championship, I'm kind of golfed out for a while. Just because I play so much in the summer. But it'll be good to play a couple times next week. Don't know how I'm going to do. It'll be a week and a half or so since I had played, so we'll see. But the football game that I'm going to be bringing up, it's CBS Sports franchise football, and they have hockey, they have baseball, they have all of it. But I like the football game in the sense that, one, I'm statistics oriented, numbers oriented, so I understand the balance. why a player is rated what he is with the stats. I'll show you what I mean when it loads. But it just makes sense to me. The other thing about this game is you don't play it. I've mentioned how I am much more a strategist. I like to I like being the coach or the GM or whatever. Not to say that being the player is bad or whatever. It's just not my thing. Sometimes I'll do it, but I'm much more the strategy focused. So in this game, you're the coach, you're the GM, but you don't play the game. You don't play. You give them the decisions and they do what they do. But the best aspect of this game, the reason I really, really like it, is that, especially as a free-to-play player like me, I don't have to spend a dime and I can be competitive. Because it's all about matching your team with your style of play. And it's really hard for games to do that. But this one does it. So let me get into it here. I logged in a little earlier today, so I don't have any daily stuff. But you can see, every day you get certain stuff or whatever. So like this month, if you sign in 24 days, you get Rondé Barber, all that kind of jazz. But they also have objectives every weekend. And kind of up your alley, this weekend is all about Texas. So you got to use like Dallas and Houston players, and you get certain rewards for using Dallas and Houston players. But anyway, so the great thing about this game is you actually have to make a playbook. It's very shallow. It's nothing, Madden, you're not able to create plays or anything like that, but you actually do have to make a playbook. And these ratings will differ based on who's in your lineup and what skills they have. So if you have a good halfback, but not good receivers, then this run play is going to be good, but the passes will be shit, and vice versa. So like you actually have to make a well-coordinated playbook to match your team and the skills that they have. And this team is like 4 days old, so it's a beginning team. Don't, oh my God, you're using Cody Kessler quarterback. Like, it's the only one I've gotten. But, like you can see here, like this, like Carlos Hyde is essentially the same rating as Paul Perkins, give or take, but essentially the same rating. You can see that Carlos Hyde is much better at run than Paul Perkins. So any play that emphasizes running, Carlos Hyde's going to be better at it than Paul Perkins. Any pass play that utilizes speed, Donald Driver is going to be, or that's not a good example. So any pass play that utilizes awareness, Rashad Perriman is going to be much better than Josh Doxson because of their rating systems. So it's really, really neat. I really, really enjoy that aspect of it, that you need to mirror your playbook around your players. And it's really hard to do in the beginning because you're not given a whole lot. Your team is pretty bad, and you're given just like a basic playbook. But another thing that I was mentioning, like it just makes sense in regards to the player rating. Every point is every one mark every one talent is worth 0.2 points. So anybody who's a 3.0 is an average of a 3 across their skills. Like Antonio Gibson. I have Antonio Gibson. I'm not using him because Perkins and Carlos Hyde are rated better, but you'll see here, like, Antonio Gibson is a 7.0 because he averages a 7 all the way down, because he is a 7 all the way down. So I understand the rating system in this game. That's another reason why I really like it, because as a numbers person, if I don't understand the ratings and all that stuff, like I get lost trying to figure out all that. So it makes sense in that regard. But really, the playbook is really where it's at. Like, I really enjoy trying to optimize my team. I just clicked on it, unfortunately. I didn't mean to do that. So there's a lot of things in this game. You have the ability to have 4 playbooks, both on offense and defense. So, like, you can see, I've got a pass heavy, a run heavy, kind of a run favor, and a pass favored. And you also have 4 defensive playbooks that you customize and all that stuff. And of course, every play has a rating, or not a rating, a level. This is CBS. It's called franchise football. Like, if you were to go onto your phone or tablet or whatever and you type in franchise football, that's what it is. It's from CBS Sports. And it's a year or two old. So, like, some of the players are on new teams now. I'm trying to think of one of the big ones. Like, Tyreek Hill's still on the Chiefs in this game. All that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just enjoy it. You get, and it's very free to play, player friendly. You also get, like, bonuses. So you get free bonuses every, I think, 8 hours. So you come in, claim a bonus, so you can upgrade the passing of your team. Like, you can increase the receiving of your receivers, or the passing of your linemen or linebackers. You can increase their pass rush. Valorant, yeah, I haven't played Valorant. I'm not a first-person shooter, but it looks fun. I'm just terrible at first-person shooters. But that's another thing. With the Friday night chill stream, like, I just kind of want to get a community together, and whether that's playing card games or a big MMO, like RPG or whatever, like, just get the community together and play a game that a lot of us enjoy. Been thinking about buying a car? Yeah, I mean, in this economy, good luck. But I was fortunate that I bought my car in October of 2019, I think. 2020. I bought it in October 2020, right before the inflation and all that skyrocketed. And I got a great deal on my car. So I can't complain. It's not the car that I wanted, but for the price that I paid, it had... Oh, Project. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I got you. Won't let you park it at the house. Reminds me of Jeff Dunham, one of his very first stand-ups. He was talking about how he had a Hummer, and when gas prices got real high, he goes, "Hey kids, look at our brand new lawn ornament. Jump in the Prius." It's just funny. All right. Let me bring up once again another file. I may or may not be obsessed with files. Boy, have I? It's got to be in here up here somewhere, right? Manitoba, new course. I guess not. We are going into here and here. There. So let me bring this up because I'm getting ready to play another season, I think. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Might do it a little later. But something else like, oh, what's in the store? Do I get another? I got another play pack. So another thing too that's great with this, like it just gives you stuff. Like it gives you stuff as long as you're patient. It is very free to play friendly. So I'm getting ready. Like I'm getting a new play just from this. And you can see like it gives you 4 plays that you can buy with in-game currency. So I've bought 2 of them today, all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to claim this. What do I get? Give me something good. Give me the good stuffs. There you go. Look at that. I got another pass play. So if you're a football person, I think you would like this game. Like I said, you're not a player in it, but you get your players and you train them, level them up, all that stuff. A couple of the fast wide receiver 1 and 2s plays great counter to good cover corners without a lot of speed. Have you looked at the card packs on DK? What? Card packs? I don't know if I know what you're talking about. Card packs on DK? On DraftKings? Playing cards? Really? What? Where is this? Is this in the store? Marketplace? I'm going to do that. Oh, I think I've actually heard about this. Yeah. The Rainmakers or something, Rainmakers. Yeah. I think I've heard about that. If you get into it, you'll have to let me know how it is. Because Seems interesting, I guess. But I mean, like, what do you do with them though? Is like, do you, other than trade, like, is there anything like you get if you collect them all or something? I guess I don't understand what the benefit of it would be. Okay, so there's a game with it. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about NFTs either. Like, I'm not crypto. I don't do anything like that. But so, I mean, I've got a free pack sitting for me too, but I have no idea what in the world that is. I'll have to check this out later. That's actually, it's interesting. At the least, it's interesting. That is a very niche market, I'm sure. Oh. A very niche market. What was I looking up? Oh. Well, I think it's pretty simple that I'm putting this new play in the air raid because that's what it is, and it's a lot better than this play. So you can see, like, I'm gonna put this in here, and then I'm gonna play some Marvel Snap, but this is rated as 16.1, so I put this in for this play here, and that playbook increases because of the rating for the play. So pretty neat stuff like that. I could actually, 14.2 is like the worst play in it. That one's 13.7. 14.3. 14.2. 14.1. Let's just do that. Let's just do the deep cross. Ah. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I kind of wanted to show this game off. I like it a lot. I don't know if I'm going to play it right now. I've been itching to play some Marvel Snap. So, but if you're interested in that game any more at all, good Lord, I guess I kept it up the whole time. Oops. We can get into it, but I've been itching to play some Marvel Snap, so I'm going to play some Marvel Snap. Probably won't be on too terribly much longer, because I just realized it's already 11:30. I've been on for 3.5 hours. But that's the great thing. Like, I'd probably be on the computer anyway, so why not be a part of the community or try to build part of the community and hang out with everyone and do things that I was going to be doing probably anyway, including researching, Showdown or next week's tournament, playing games or whatever. Like, just made sense. Yeah. Yep. When in my former, I have 2 monitors now, as you can see. I'm always looking left and right, but when I was 3 monitors, that's a bit much. Like, I have 2, but my monitors are huge. My monitors, I think, are like 36 inch, 32, 36 inch monitors. I have a gaming setup. It is what it is. I have a gaming setup, but that's why a lot of times when I take time away from, the show, I take time in bulk just to kind of like a full flush or a full reset. Because you're right. It can be a lot at times. But when I start playing old legal locks are different size, yeah. I remember those days when I worked in insurance or worked for an insurance company. I remember those days. You had to deal with government stuff. I remember. I do not miss it. I do not miss it one bit. Not one bit. But yeah. Ugh, yeah. Working with, I don't know if you work with government or whatnot, but like with insurance, we worked with CMS, Center for Medicaid and Medicare Services. Oh, boy. Or at least in the area that I was in, we dealt with CMS. Everything was just so rigid, and you had to twice an attorney. Jeez. I'm sure there's a lot of rigidity. Is that a word? A lot of things that have to go straight, narrow, and by the book in that regard. Well, that's awesome. It's a lot of work. I wouldn't want to do it, to be an attorney. All the power to her. If you don't mind me asking, like, what kind is she? Is she like finance, divorce, public defense? Insurance defense. So both of you are very, very knowledgeable in different areas of insurance. That's can come in handy. It can absolutely come in handy. Come on. That's the only problem with this. Like, emulating, you only do title insurance? Yeah. Gotcha. I gotcha. The only thing I hate about emulating through BlueStacks here, like, it just the lag. Like, it's saying it's telling me I'm trying to click on this and I'm not. I'm just trying to scroll. Come on. Not sure how late I'm going to be staying on. Like I said, it's already 11:45, and I'm traveling in the morning. So, God, oh, quit it! I do not want to pay $2.99 for dumb shit. Leave me alone. Quit it. You know what? Honestly, this is probably just going to be a good time to stop because I've been on for quite a long time. It's lagging. I got to get up early. Kind of volunteer work. A lot of everything, honestly. But tomorrow is our church's turkey dinner, so I am volunteering working that. I'm not doing anything in the kitchen. Nobody wants me to do anything in the effing kitchen. Unless you're asking me to eat, I can do that. But I'm just going out, parking cars, all that kind of stuff. But it'll be nice to catch up with people. All that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't go to church for a long, long time. I started going back recently, and it's been good. It's been good. Just reconnecting with people. It was the church that I grew up at, or grew up in, or however you want to phrase that. And just reconnecting. So it'll be good to get back, see a bunch of them, because this is the second time I volunteered with the church. Earlier in the summer, there was a festival, I don't know, 30, 40 miles away. And I went with them and volunteered for that, and it was nice. I think the last population, I mean, I can Google it, but we're not small, but we're not large either. We're a suburb of Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, the last census we were like 38,000. So I mean, it's not a small town, but it's not, it's not an Indianapolis or a Lafayette. It's not even really a college town. We do have a commuter college. Donate my legal services. Yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. I was never much into the volunteering either, but the church is a little short on help, and I had the time, so. We're not in the metro. Like I said, I mean, I'm in Indiana, and Louisville, Kentucky. So I mean, I'm right across the river from Louisville, Kentucky. So that's about, nothing personal on it, but that's as much as anybody's ever known. Just because there's so many crazy people out there that I try to keep as much of my personal life personal. Yeah, I mean, being in Oklahoma, I imagine, you're right in the middle of Tornado Alley, aren't you? You'd have to be. I know Pops, when he was in the Air Force, he got stationed in Wichita Falls, and he said that I think he could count on one hand the number of days in however long he was here that there wasn't a tornado warning. It was funny and scary to think about it. The number of days there wasn't a tornado warning. But yeah, I'm gonna call it an evening. Like I said, it's been 4 hours or so. But James, thanks again for jumping on and joining for the first for the first ever Friday night chill stream. This is what it's basically going to be. I'll, once the community grows, I'll just kind of do whatever people are thinking about, or if something strikes my fancy, I'll just do it. But yeah, good luck on the Showdown lineups, or the weekend Showdown lineups. Definitely won't be on tomorrow, and then I'll see you Sunday evening for Houston, and we research for next week. So enjoy the weekend. Appreciate you spending so much time on with me with the stream. I really do appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. Don't do just chatting. See, that's the thing. I don't know what I would, because it's a combination. It's sports. It's gaming. It's a combination of different things. So I don't know what. Yeah, I'll have to do something. I'll have to do something. But I'm Brandon. Like I said, this is my first foray into Friday Night Chill stream, and I'm really not all that much into Twitch, really, so I'm trying to build that as well. So I need to get into it, but thanks for that. I'll look into it. But yep, enjoy the weekend. Hopefully I'll talk to you Sunday night after hearing that you did really well with your Showdown this weekend. So have a good one, James. Like I said, I really do appreciate you spending the time. Have a good one.